and welcome to another edition of Just Between Us, the interactive talk show where you can chat back. I'm Devin Simone, and to my left is Sophie Sumner. Beside her is Angela Lauren. We love that energy. To my right is Luana Factora, and rounding out the crew is the fabulous Natalie Negrati. Hi, ladies. So happy to be back. We have a fun-filled episode for you today. It's going to be a party, literally.
Yes, that is right. And we've also got a life hack to make your clothes fit better. Phew.
And the party planning guru himself, David Burka, is here. He's going to give us tips on how to make your next dinner party. We're going to take it to that next level.
And we're also going to be trying some viral summer hacks that are supposed to keep you cool.
You know the vibe of the show is like brunch with your friends. So get comfy, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the follow button, sit back, relax, and pull up and get that snacky ready. And speaking of snacks, ladies, what are we trying today?
All right, so this one I picked today, we're doing popcorn, but we're gonna put a little razzle-dazzle on it and a spin. So I love this. This is Skinny Pop. I love it because it's gluten-free and it's sort of a guilt-free snack. But what we've done is we've taken some of the Hidden Valley Ranch, have you guys seen this? And poured it on the popcorn to give it a little extra dazzle. And then we also took some Slap Yo Mama and poured, this is definitely gonna be new for Soph, and poured it on the popcorn to give that a little razzle-dazzle too. So we have butter flavor, then we have ranch flavor because Soph and Clinton had a ranch moment, or a ranch moment last week. So we have ranch flavor and then spicy Slap Your Mama. And then Angela.
Yeah, well, to make it even spicier, I found this a fun little gadget that I want us all to try the popcorn with. So you're not allowed to use your hands. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab what looks like chopsticks, but you're not using them like chopsticks, okay? You're going to put them, so hand flat, put it in between your two fingers, and then you're gonna squeeze your fingers so they open and close up. So I saw this online. It was like a viral, so the whole thing behind this little viral gadget, I guess, it's to keep your hands free and not get them dirty with any of the like seasoning on the popcorn. And you're able to like paint your nails while you eat your popcorn. It's ridiculous.
When Angela sent me this, I was like, what the heck is this at all? So see if you guys can get... Well, ooh, this is the ranch one.
This is the most ridiculous thing. They didn't tell us this before the show. I don't know how does people use that in
you
the chat?
your
Finger
video games.
chopsticks, Adam says. Finger chopsticks. Are you meant to eat sushi with it? Is that a thing?
So in the video that you will find on the actual product page, people are eating Cheeto Puffs. They are eating popcorn. Does anything you like want to keep your hands free and clean?
The Cheeto Puffs are dangerous.
Laura said, I'm
All over.
obsessed with these, by the way. And good morning to Jackie in the chat. These are really good for, Laura also said coordinated. These are really good too. They had people playing video games. If you're a gamer and you don't want to get the Cheeto stuff on your, like, what is it, your controller, then you can use this.
Okay, my OCD, I love this. I'm a germaphobe. I don't like people's hands touching my stuff. No, when it comes to food, so this is perfect for me.
I love it too.
Natalie, can you literally imagine going on a date and being in the cinema and then being like, excuse me one
Pulling it out of your
second,
bag.
I've got to pull out my finger
spicy.
sticks to keep on going.
Do you see how ridiculous though when you were talking, you're like, oh, I love this, and you just have them like straight
I
up.
actually
It looks very.
seen that, having this in your purse, honestly. This is so easy. Pull it out.
Would anyone use this? What does the chat say? Y'all look beautiful. Thank you so much. More hygienic, Tammy says.
Yeah.
Yup. That's right up Natalie's alley.
Oh my God, it's spicy.
Okay, well, guys, if you at home would like to give these a try, then we have actually linked them in the carousel. You are so lucky below or next to this video. So just click on the tab and add them to your cart. Now, just promise me at home, once you have tried this, just let us know. Send us a DM or something. I want to know what you guys think of them.
That's right. I really like the Slap Your Mama one.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that was so
spicy.
good. Me
That
too.
was this one. It is a kick, but it's actually really spicy. And you guys, this is kind of convenient.
Oh, so now you're on board. When I sent it to her, she's like,
It's a
Angela.
little-
Growing into it.
It's a little convenient. And that's right. Wait, let's see. What did you say in the chat?
Quit criticizing. These are super practical. Love them.
Yes, PG. That is the spirit. And that's right. Look, many, like Sophie said, everything is available in the carousel next to this video. I know last week, many of you purchased the dress that we featured when Clinton was on styling us. One viewer even sent us a picture in the dress, which we love that. So we've linked a lot of the items from today's episode, from the glasses that you see here to the accessories that some of the girls are wearing. to even my dress. So click through the items. We've curated it for you, and you can click on anything you want to learn more about. And then if you want to grab one for yourself, you totally can.
I'm doing a round of applause with my little chopsticks. Also, if you're watching us on your TV right now, you can shop the show too. So just open your Amazon app and type "shop the show" in the search bar, and you will see all these items we've curated for you, and you can add them to your cart.
I'm still obsessed with this Slap Your Mama. That's right. We didn't want anyone left out, just like we don't want you left out of these hot topics.
Yes.
All right. So let us know in the chat what you guys are thinking. Oh, Harlem said, loving the outfits today, ladies. Yes, thank you, Harlem. All right, let's get into these hot topics. So, is this sneaky or is it genius? Someone called out their Aunt Cheryl because here's what Aunt Cheryl did. Here's what the post has to say. It says, my Aunt Cheryl just created a group chat called Cheryl's Surprise Party. And then she left the group. I'm feeling a lot of emotions, but mostly respect. So, ladies, what's a good way to drop a hint about something you want, and have you actually done it before?
I 100% have dropped a hint. I am married. It is part of my personality now. I'm always dropping hints to my husband. First of all, that is so genius. She is queen. That is hilarious. I definitely haven't done that. Mine are more like sliding into my husband's DMs with like pictures and stuff like, oh, so cute. That bag is so cute, right? That's more of my like hint dropping.
Well, I actually am so tired of it all. No more hint dropping. I'm gonna tell you what I want and how I want it. Period. Right?
That is so
Easy.
you, Lou.
Direct and straightforward.
So, Lou, you're just like, get me this.
Like, here you go. Here's a picture. Here's my size. What else? Here's the color that I want. That's it. No more. I'm tired of that. It's all games. I'm like, give me what I want.
With your kids as well? Are you very like direct with them, not dropping hints with the kids?
No, I'm gonna, and you have to do it, and you have to get it done.
No, we do. Actually, I could learn a lot from Lou because I'm British. Who'd have thought it? That is wild. Now, we're a little bit more passive-aggressive and less direct. So for me, it all started when I was younger. I was in the countryside, right? So there was like nothing around, literally grew up with nothing around. And we had a little Jack Russell called Spicy after the Spice Girls. And then I really wanted a Labrador, you know, the Labradors?
Yeah.
So I used to like draw them and put them on like my parents' pillow. and then I got stickers and I would stick them all over on their computer and everywhere. And I'd be so sad and I'd write letters being like, I'm just so lonely without a Labrador. Like, I really went in hard. And then we got a Labrador called Chloe.
It worked out.
It worked out. That was a terrible story, but
No, that was sweet.
persistence, guys, persistence.
Yes.
We love that. I will say for my parents, when I was 16, they had said, you know, I come from a middle-class family, hardworking parents, but we didn't have like a ton. And so they were like, okay, if you save up for a car, because I had a job at the time, like we'll help contribute to that. So I was convinced I'd be sharing my parents' car. But I also dropped hints just in case they changed their mind. And I once wrote an entire song about a Volkswagen Beetle and how I wanted one and did a full-blown performance. And then I'm pretty sure I taped flyers around the house for it. Needless to say, on my Sweet 16, they did surprise me. Apparently, they'd already had it planned before my awful performance. But we were able to get a used Volkswagen Beetle, and then that was my car. So very sweet of them, and I apologize for that performance. Speaking of apologizing for things, Adam said, sing the song.
Sing the song. Sing the song.
I will not be peer pressure at brunch.
Do you remember the song?
I don't remember the song. Y'all know I'm old. I don't remember what it was. I do remember the visual, though, of it ending like this. On my knees in front of my parents.
Give me a
Like,
call.
really? Yeah, and they were probably like, if anything, for this girl to shut up. Speaking of singing songs or being clear communicators or not so clear, someone else shared this online to social media. This post says, I'm 22 years old, and I just realized that this little piggy went to market doesn't mean he went food shopping. So my question, ladies, is what light bulb moment have you had that everyone else knew but you? Now, I've got to call out my girl Sophie, because the other day, I regularly do the Today Show with Hoda and Jenna. Shout out to Hoda and Jenna. They've shouted out our show. We love you, ladies, and appreciate you. And so we were talking about it, and we mentioned Jenna Bush Hager, and Sophie, we were like, oh yeah, because, you know, she's the daughter of former president. And Sophie was like, wait, who? And we were like, Jenna Bush. Sophie Jenna Bush, the president.
Okay,
George.
in my defense,
Yes.
there are a few Bushes, I think, in America with that surname. I love the show. I never Googled, I guess. I didn't know that she is the
No, well, technically, yes. She's the
Technically,
granddaughter of one president and the daughter of another.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, wait.
Yes, yes.
I don't understand.
There were 2 Bush presidents.
You're blowing my mind.
There were 2 George Bush presidents, senior.
Don't
and George
do this
W.
live
Yeah.
on camera. This is so mean.
Yes, yes.
I thought there was only George.
There were 2
Georges.
There was 2 George.
No, I'm gonna get Okay, yes, there were 2 George presidents.
History
Yes.
101.
Yeah. So there you go. That was Soph's light bulb moment. Nat, what about you?
Okay, so I grew up, I came from Caracas, Venezuela, and I was raised by an single immigrant mother. And so I learned that throughout the years that I'm saying things wrong. So I recently, within the last few years, found out that fell through means it didn't happen. So everyone in my life, I'm so sorry. You guys think I'm a big fat liar. I got called out by my #1 best friend, Lauren. She said, Natalie, why are you lying to me? Because it happened, because it didn't happen. It did happen, but I was saying it didn't happen. So everyone's been thinking I've been lying to them.
What do you
fell
think-
through, because fell through, I thought it meant that it does happen.
okay.
Because you're falling through, so it's happening.
Oh, okay.
through it.
I
So-
even got confused.
Well, my mother speaks fluent Spanish. My father a little bit. And growing up, kind of a little bit of the same thing. When I was in high school, I realized words that I thought were English were 100% not English. So I would have friends like, I would have a running nose. I'm like, oh, my mocos. Like, what? And they're like, you're what? I'm like, my mocos. They're like, okay. I'm like, oh, that's not what they're called. No, they're like boogers. And are like, oh, my panza hurts. And they're like, what are you talking about? Oh, your tummy, your stomach. So same, but like when you're in high school, that's like humiliating. You're like, that's not an English word? Cool, Mom, thanks. I know she's watching. That's like, great.
Okay, mine is really silly,
What?
and you guys are gonna laugh. I have 2, but I'm just gonna choose one. So I was talking to a friend about COVID, where everybody just bum rushed this Walmart, and she what?
Where's
Where is
going,
this
Lo?
going? Literally.
So somebody said, my friend said, you know what? There were so many people, and somebody brought in a bobcat, and I was like, how does anybody have a pet bobcat? I didn't know that. See, Sophie's with me.
Sophie doesn't even know about a skunk.
I don't know what a bobcat is.
A bobcat is an animal.
Bobsled.
A bobcat is an animal, but it's also a construction vehicle here. I didn't know that. I thought they literally brought a live bobcat animal into Walmart
this story
and
like?
not a construction vehicle.
This is how you know we keep it real with you all. Clearly,
Jennifer says,
we have no shame. Jennifer said best story. Tammy said nice. Jennifer said I knew it. Thank you, Jennifer. We appreciate you. I will say one of mine is, so my dad's name is Donald, and my brother's name is Donnie, and shout out to both who are watching. And it wasn't until adulthood. My brother used to take me to go pick up women at the mall. Like, we're 18 years apart, and so he used to take his little sister, and then girls would be like, "Oh, that's so cute." He's like, "Yeah, it's my little sister." He used to do it to get women. Anyway, he's Donnie, and it wasn't until my adult years that I realized Donnie is short for Donald, because my brother's real name is Donald Jr. And I did not. It did. I knew, but it didn't click for some reason that Donnie is Donald. I really just thought they were separate names. So I didn't know my own brother's real name until I was an adult, which is not something. Tammy in the chat said Donnie here. Oh, I bet you that's my sister-in-law's account. Tammy, say hi, guys.
Donald.
We love you.
You know what, Deb? I've actually got a good one for all of you right now. So I bet no one at home knows this either. Okay, did you know that the Cookie Monster and Yoda are voiced by the same person?
Wait, how do you know that?
Monster and Yoda.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Can someone fact check this?
Someone in the chat,
Please let us know the truth.
This is why you join our table and you are one of our co-hosts, because we need you and we appreciate you. Adam's in the chat. Wait, David, what did you say?
And Miss Piggy and Fozzie Bear.
Wow.
So David Barker said, and Miss Piggy and Fozzie Bear. That's
Guys, I'm teaching you something new every episode. You are welcome.
And Ernie?
Wow.
this
He's so
person's talented.
David knows every voiceover.
This is so good. I love that. you can come to this show to learn, not by us, but by our guests in the crew. Exactly. That's in the room is why you come to this show. I love David in the chat put cookie me want. Yes, you probably want some of this popcorn too, David in the chat. You should definitely try it out. Sometimes, by the way, it just takes a moment for things to click. Someone asked this question on social media this week, and people had a lot to say about it. So it says, what is a small 10-minute or less thing that you started doing that actually made your life better and you've stuck with it? So ladies, what is a small change that you've made that has made things ultimately better in your life? And we want to know from you in the chat as well, so let us know.
Yeah, well, okay, I've got one for you guys. It's not small, it was quite big for me, but 4 years ago this month, I stopped drinking. Woo! I cry at everything, and that'll get me emotional. So it was a really big thing for me and something that like needed to happen. But yeah, it changed my life.
That's amazing.
So thank you so much for sharing that with us, Sophie. I feel like all of these little things that we can do can set us up for success. That it obviously sets you up for success. For me, that success happens in the morning. It's something as simple as just like making the bed, looking in the room and seeing it clear gives me a clear head, gives me like a really great reset to the day, good start. So for me, just a simple make the darn bed before you get up. It's so easy, and it really just sets your day off right. Yeah.
Well, my mornings are really chaotic with 3 children. So when I drop them off at school, I like to sit in silence for more than 10 minutes, actually. And I think I just need that to kind of calm myself and settle myself and prepare myself for the day, just sitting in silence for however long you need, right? To get your day started.
Yeah.
I have ADHD, so I am not great with routines. It is a struggle in my life on a daily. But the one thing that I do daily is wake up, fortunately. And the first thing I do when I wake up is actually look out the window and just try to say thank you. Like, it's a beautiful day outside. I'm so fortunate. I love living here in New York City. I love being able to just look out the window. And so I sort of just look, say thank you. You know, I'm so grateful, thank God, and then get up and scramble and do whatever I'm going to do. But I just feel like it's sort of a reset and putting my mind into a happy space.
I really love that. I'm the same. I really do. I advocate for mental health, right? So I think that self-care is so important, doing little things for ourselves. I love therapy. I love just prioritizing my well-being, which is something I've learned throughout the years. So something I've learned through therapy and just advocating for myself and taking some moments for myself is there's something called the 5-minute journal.
Yes.
And I am obsessed with it. It is so incredible because it just takes 5 minutes a day. You do it in the morning and at night, and it rewires your brain to be grateful over the little things, like you were saying, Devin. So just being very grateful, and you just answer the questions, and you just write as little or as much. When I first started, it would be like 1 sentence. Now, every single bullet point is like paragraphs because I found so much more to be grateful for. So it's a really great gift. I think we have it in the carousel. So check in the carousel because this is a great gift, and this is just great for self-care for every single person. It doesn't matter who it is. Also, get this for your Father's Day gifts out there. Father's Day is around the corner, and it's really good for men as well to start expressing themselves, to start sharing their, their vulnerabilities and communicating, right? So we have to advocate for men to also express themselves. So I think that's really important.
I love that so much, Nat. And people in the chat are agreeing with you. Jacqueline said self-care is so important. Rob said love mental health angle today. Cheryl said self-care is so important. We appreciate you guys, and it's true. Self-care. I think it's self-care month, or last month was. I don't know, but it was every month. But it was like official self-care month. But definitely, I think that makes a really big difference.
Yeah.
Such a good point, Nat.
So I love that we're just so honest here. I feel like I could be myself and vulnerable with you ladies, and that's why we're tapping in on the show, talking to you guys, and we want to, continue the conversation, but we really like to share our advice. I mean, we're not always giving the best advice, I feel, but we do our best to be honest and be open. And that's how, through education and being vulnerable, we're going to make changes, right? So we did have a viewer very recently who just watched our last week's show. She wrote to us for a little bit of advice, and this is what her DM said. So, hi, ladies of Just Between Us. I just wanted to say I really enjoy watching your show. My name is Julie, and I live in Miami. Being petite, I always struggle to find clothes that fit me just right. My options seem limited. I love your style tips and was wondering if you have any advice for someone like me. Thanks a ton for your help. So, Julie, we just want to say thank you for watching our first episode. Thank you, hermana. Savannah, thank you for joining us. All right, so you've definitely come to the right place. We love a challenge, especially me and Devin. We love challenges, and we accept all of that, right? So I've got a little trick up my sleeve, and this is going to help you so much. So this is going to elevate your wardrobe, make your life so much easier, and I'm gonna need a little bit of help.
Okay.
So Lou, can you